Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the Mondo Madballs of Skullface, Slobulus, and Hornhead. So there they are in the package. Now, when I was little, I loved the Madballs. I got the original ones, and they somehow disappeared. I don't know. They started to fall apart because they were foam, and I don't know whatever happened to them. I probably just threw them away because they fell apart.
I wasn't allowed to have any cool shit like that.
I'm sorry about that. But these are new versions made by Mondo, and they're super detailed. They're probably, I'd say they're the most detailed versions of Madballs that have ever been made. And
they're fucking awesome.
Yeah. They're really cool. Had to order them on, I got these two on Big Bad Toy Store. This one was sold out. Had to order them on eBay. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get. But got them. And
I want them to make more.
Me too. They're supposed to make like Marvel, like Venom and stuff. Marvel characters, which is weird. But you can use the package. You can see it's just these three for now. And it is weird. There's like several companies. Kidrobot's making some, and also Just Play or something is also making some. But these are the ones I wanted most because they just look so good. But let's get them out of the packet. So there they are, opened up. And they're really cool. And I'm going to do some comparison to some older Madballs and some of the other current versions so you can see the differences. But first we're going to look at these ones up close.
Dude, that Slobulus.
Oh yeah, Slobulus is...
He's gorgeous.
He is. He's probably the best out of these three, I think.
He's like the best Madball ever. He is so well done. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I love those eyeballs. They're nice and slimy looking too. They put some gloss on them. And got some nice slime coming out of his mouth there. Some bugs all over him. Stitches. Most Madballs have stitches. I don't know what their deal is with stitches, but they love to put stitches on Madballs. But
or metal plates.
Yeah. But man, look, this thing is so damn detailed. I like it.
That's definitely what sets him apart from all of the other Madballs, is just he has so much detail. Even compared to the other ones on this line, he's just way more detail. He is awesome. I love him.
I like all of his little veins in his eyeballs too. They're actually sculpted in, not just painted on.
And his dangly eye.
He's really cool. And the shading on this, the paint, like it's not just green. It's like you see all the shading in there and highlights. It looks really nice. And the bug's painted on pretty good. That bug could be painted a little better, but it's still pretty good. There's one there. Pretty damn awesome. Real nice sculpt in the hair too. And here's Skullface. This is another one that was one of my favorites back when these originally came out. But,
they did a really nice job shading on him.
Yeah, he's got lots of nice paint detail. And I don't remember there being a metal plate in the back of his head. I think they added that. I'm not sure. Maybe he had that. I can't remember.
Who cares?
But it does. They painted it really nice and sculpted it. It almost looks like it's real. It even looks, well, the rust doesn't look real, but the
screws do.
Yeah, that looks, you could actually fit a screwdriver in there. There's his brain popping out a little bit. And got a big glossy teeth. Little beady eyeballs in there.
I like his teeth.
Yeah.
They look really cool.
So, and there's some, I don't know, I guess it just put
muscle.
Yeah, it looks like muscle in there. Looks cool. And there's Hornhead, which was the hardest one to get for some reason, but
he looks good though.
Yeah, he does. I love that eyeball. He's one of my favorite ones too. All three of these were some of my favorites, and I think they're all three some of the
iconic.
Yeah, the iconic ones, the main ones you would think. Also, Oculus Orbis, they didn't make him. These the eyeball. Those four I'd say are like the four main ones to me. Some people might say Screaming Meanie, the baseball, but I don't like him.
Yeah, he's dumb.
I like him. I like his horn, and he's always got the ring. Like every version has the ring of him. Every version has the horn and the one eye.
I love his eye on this one. It's painted really well.
Yeah. Although,
especially since the one that was just an X.
It's painted well, although this one has a mess up. You can see the black, they painted into the red a little bit up there.
It's not super noticeable, though.
No, but still, it's a mess.
And there is one other issue that I said that you eventually agreed with me, is that I think it would have been better if they painted him a little bit lighter color of purple.
Yeah, every other version, almost every other version, he's like a lighter purple, and it looks a little better, I think, in the color. But
I think you'd be able to see the detail more if he was lighter color. You know what I mean? Like the shading and everything doesn't stand out as much because he's such a dark purple.
Mm-hmm. You can see his teeth are painted on, and they're kind of glossy.
I do like this color, though. I just think it would show up better.
Yeah. Now, one thing about this is they kind of took two versions of him and mixed them together, because the front of this, everything, is basically a remake of the original version, but the back here, they took from the second version of Hornhead, and I'll show that in a little bit.
I like that, though.
Yeah, I like this better than the original version. They added this little thing back here, but it looks pretty cool.
It looks like a Klingon.
Now, Slobulus and Hornhead are the two I'm going to be showing lots of different versions to compare to, because I don't have very many of Skullface. I have several of Slobulus to compare to, but I have just about every version of Hornhead to compare to. Not counting like the really weird things like wind-ups, and there's also the ones that came with the bodies. I don't have them. I used to have them, but I don't have them anymore. But like I said, I don't have the original Madballs anymore, but I ordered this one on eBay. They're really expensive to get one in package or one that's not messed up, so I had to settle for this one that has a lot of
damage.
Yeah, and that's what kind of happened to these. I played with mine, and they ended up like this. Mine's horn was completely broke off.
Well, I mean, that's what happens with foam toys. Even though it's hard foam, it's still just, it's foam.
And this is actually an original one, because it's really hard. Because that's one thing, is the first ones that came out were this hard material, and it caused problems with parents because kids were getting hurt because they were throwing them at each other. So they re-released...
Which I find hilarious.
They re-released the first series shortly after with softer foam. And then Series 2 just were all the soft foam, and then from then on after. But, yeah, this is one of the hard ones. But you can see what he looked like. Like, even back then, the detail wasn't too bad, but definitely compared to this one just blows it away.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bit bigger, too. But, yeah, it's cool. I hate that little hole in her mouth.
It looks like he should squirt water.
Yeah, they did make some that did that. Yeah.
He's really worn out.
He's from 1985. That's a long time.
He's older than me.
Yeah.
By a year. That is a 31-year-old ball.
Mm-hmm. But he's the only original one that I have, because like I said, I got rid of them all, and this is the only one that I ordered recently, because they are super expensive if you want to get them in good quality right now.
And you're a little obsessed with Hornhead.
Yeah,
just
well,
a little bit.
He's not my favorite.
Yeah, but you're still obsessed with him.
But he's the one I just kind of decided to get the different versions to compare with. Now, in 2007, they brought these things back, and somehow I missed it, and I think it was because I was in college, and I was broke at the time. I wasn't really buying many toys at the time, and I think that's how I had no idea they came out. And they brought them back in an all-new series where they resculpted them. So they came out with another Hornhead, and they kind of made him a little different. They kept the ring on his nose, and the chain, they put a chain there that attaches over to his ear. And the paint on him, I'd say, dropped in quality. Like, it's just kind of messy looking.
It looks lazy. I don't like this one at all.
Well, what sucks is the prototype picture looks awesome.
The sculpt is good. The paint is bullshit.
The sculpt and paint on the prototype picture looks really good. And it doesn't carry over to the one you buy in the store. But like I was saying, you can see this is the version where they took that little
ridge.
Yeah, the ridge with the little spikes.
Whatever you call that.
So yeah, they kind of mix these two, because this one doesn't have that. But yeah, this was not a whole lot different. But his tongue's sticking out. It got a big green tongue instead of the red tongue.
I would say he's probably my least favorite version, though. I just don't like that one.
Well, like I said with the preview picture, I think he could have been good. He just needed to be painted better. He also
Yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of detail in the sculpt that's just painted purple.
Yeah. Okay, now in 2016 and 2017, like I said, 3 companies brought back Madballs. Mondo, which made these ones. And then Just Play, which made these ones. And Fu sent me this one. These you can find these at Target, Walmart, Toys R Us. They're not too hard to find. But they're a little bit, I don't know, they don't paint these ones. Like they paint, oh, how do I say this? Very simple, I guess. No shading, they just kind of...
They're very cartoony.
Yeah, they're a lot more cartoony than any of the originals. Like, even the originals had shading. All these have shading a little bit, but this one just is very plain.
I take back what I said. I think that one might be my least favorite.
Yeah.
Those two are like a tie for my least favorite for different reasons.
It's there. Yeah, this series, I'm not too impressed with this version of them, but it's still cool to compare it. Also, they're doing this thing. Lots of them have an X for their pupil. I don't get why they're doing that. I don't like the X at all.
Yeah, that's part of the thing that made me really focus on how good his eye looks on the Mondo one, because you got that one. I'm like, he doesn't even have an eyeball. That's not an eyeball. It's just a weird yellow thing with an X on it.
Yeah. And they didn't give him any teeth in the middle. And, like, the way they did the ring is a little weird. Like, the pink is kind of attached to it.
Compared to the other shitty one, though, he has more colors of paint, even though he doesn't have any shading whatsoever.
And he has stitches, but there's no cut or scar. They're just stitches. All these ones...
They just stapled him for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Somebody just took a staple gun and was like...
So for the most part, I don't like Just Play's version of these.
I think it's just kind of lazy.
Yeah. The only one that I seen that I liked was Dustbrain, the Mummy. He looked alright. It's a little different, but it was cartoony, but I kind of like him.
I don't know if I saw that one.
I don't know if you did either. But the other company that's also making them right now is Kidrobot, and they have different versions too. The first one is the bigger one. That's made of foam. It comes in a little package like this, and yeah, you gotta rip it out of there. But yeah, he's foam like the originals, hard foam, and these have problems too. Because the first one I got, some of his teeth are just black; they weren't colored in at all. And you can see these ones are a little bit sloppy too. But still, I like the size of him. He's nice and big. He's bigger than the originals. And he's even bigger than the Mondo one by a little bit. He's made to look more like the original, though. They don't... Let's see, they even keep the back mostly the same. It's not exact. He's got a lot more bumps and stuff on him.
I think he's the only one who has his bumps colored different, too.
Yeah. Yeah,
I kind of like that, actually.
Mm-hmm. It makes this one kind of look like they forgot to paint them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still cool. It's hard. It feels adorable, though. Like this one, I don't know. Well, this one...
He does still have some fuck-ups, though.
Yeah, like right there's like a mess up. And like the teeth could have been painted better. Everything could have been painted better.
The white dot on his eye just seems like it's in a weird place. Like, I know it's supposed to probably be like the reflection, like the white spot, but I don't get why they put it right there. It looks weird.
Yeah. And I keep wanting to say that I don't know if they did it on purpose, but I always saw this even when I was little. The Hornhead is like the song. He's a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. I don't know if you ever heard that song, but I don't know if he eats people. But
I think if you're 30 or older, you've heard that song.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it.
He's got one eye, he's got one horn, he's purple, and he flies because you throw him. So now, Kidrobot that makes this foam one also makes vinyl versions, and they are mystery minifigures. And if you've seen some of my videos like the Walking Dead mystery building set figures, you know that I hate blind bag figures. I hate that crap where you gotta buy something and then you get the same one and ugh.
That's their whole spiel, though, is to make you buy too many of them to get the ones you want. To make you spend more money.
But I bought one of these just to see what it's like, and I liked it, and they got me hooked. But it comes in a box like this, and you open it up. Like, I was hoping maybe I could pop it open and see which one's in there, and and not getting a double, but they tape and glue these boxes shut, and then inside it has really tough, like this foil packaging that's hard to open unless you got a knife or scissors or something. So you can't really do that. So you gotta, it's hard to cheat.
Yeah, I keep a switchblade in my car. Don't tell anybody that. But anyway, I keep a switchblade in my car, and every time we buy some of these minifigures, the mystery ones, we always are slicing them open with that.
But yeah, I already opened this one. It was the horn head. So this one's vinyl. It's hard. It's not soft at all. Similar to this one. This one's also vinyl, the Mondo one. But I think they did a pretty good job painting this one to make it look like the original. And they also painted the little dots. Same company. What's cool about these ones is they come with this little stand. Yeah, I have one opened already. But yeah, it could be popped apart like that. You just stick them on there, and that's really cool. Because some of these just kind of roll away unless you got a good flat surface, but and some of them don't want to sit up straight. So this helps with that.
You can even put some of the bigger ones on them, and they still work.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like these. I wasn't expecting something this small to be painted and just look so nice. But I didn't mention this yet, but I'm going to be doing a separate video of just Madballs in general and all the different versions and current versions and old versions and everything they did, because they did a lot of different Madball stuff.
And you've recently gotten really obsessed with them.
Yes, I have, and that's why I want to do the video.
I like them too, but it's mostly you.
But Kidrobot, who makes this one and also these mystery ones, also make another mystery one that's similar. And they're in a little smaller box, and they're keychains. And they come in the same type of packaging, just shrunk down. The only thing different is they don't come with a stand, and they are attached to a keychain. But still, for the size, they're painted pretty well.
Yeah, my favorite keychain one we've gotten so far is I really like the zombie one. What's his name? Arg.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Arg.
There he is. I like him.
But yeah, it's a keychain. You can pop it off right there if you wanted to. But if you want to take it off, you kind of unscrew it or something. But yeah, they did a pretty good job on him too.
And it's a pretty well-made keychain.
Yeah.
A lot of keychains you buy are like shitty and fall apart. Like a bunch of the ones I've had. These ones are actually pretty good.
Now, Kidrobot makes one more series of Madballs, and it gets confusing because of all the different brands. But like I said, Kidrobot makes this full one and these mystery figure ones. The super big forehead. Now there's only 2 Madballs in this series so far. This one, and also this one they show in the back. Butthead, which is basically the Kidrobot symbol, but made to look disgusting into a Madball. You see there's Butthead, or there's Kidrobot symbol there. They just made it. So this is the only version of Butthead that's ever been made.
It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I kind of want it. But it comes in a box that's similar to the Mondo box. And it comes with the stand that's similar to the stand that their mystery figures come with. So as you can see, this is big. Now this is the biggest version of Hornhead that I think is available. If there's another version that's bigger, I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, you can see he's pretty big. He's bigger than the Mondo version. He's bigger than Kidrobot's foam version. Not by a whole lot, but he's pretty big. And he comes with a more detailed stand in the smaller one. It's got maggots and, I don't know, looks like a finger or something there. I don't know. It's a bunch of gross stuff, but it's pretty cool. He's painted pretty good, except it does bother me on mine. His eye is messed up, it looks like. I think I could fix it, but still it sucks. It's like that, and there's a little bit of eye paint on his nose. But still,
he looks really good, but I still like the Mondo one the best.
Yeah, the Mondo is like this super, like they're trying to go for the original classic look, but Mondo's like doing their own stylized, realistic version, I guess, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, this,
he needs a stand. He's like, meh, falls over.
Yeah, use one of these little stands. So you can use them for the bigger ones too.
It's a little harder to balance them, but they still work.
So, yeah, that's just about every version of Hornhead. I mean, there's other things that they've made. They've made, like I said, the ones with the bodies, where it's like the head popping ones, and then
Most of them look dumb.
Yeah, but I like the heads. And they made the wind-ups, and there's all kinds of stuff. But I was going to, like I said, I'm going to do a separate video of all that kind of stuff. I just want to go over the prices real quick. Now, the Mondo ones, these are 20. I think it's a little expensive because it's just a head. I mean, you can buy an action figure that's moving parts and super detailed, and they're 20. So it seems like this should be cheaper. But this is 20. But then this one is 10. And it's not as detailed, so
I think that one should be 5.
Yeah, it's probably be 5, but it's 10. And this one is also 10.
And it should be like 2.
Yeah. This is also 10, and it's a mystery. So you're paying $10 for something that's a mystery.
Yep.
So that seems kind of ridiculous, but they are nicely done.
That one should be 5.
Yeah. And these little keychains are 5.
They should be like 3.
Yeah. And this big bastard is, I'm not sure the regular price, but I think it's 50. I got mine for 30 something, but I think the regular price is around 40 or $50, something like that.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
It is.
That one should be maybe 15 or 20. That's it.
When you like I
It's
said,
a ball.
when you compare it to an action figure that has all that detail and articulation and everything, this should not be like 3 times more than an action figure. That makes no sense. And these two, they're old. They're, who knows? Like their prices were cheaper back then, and it's kind of hard to compare what the price of these were.
Well, the fucked up one was what, like $8 on eBay?
Oh, yeah.
But if you get a nice one, it's like 100 and something.
Like $150 if you want to get like one of these in a package or something like that.
No thanks.
So there's the different Slobuluses we have. The Kidrobot Keychain, and then the Kidrobot mystery one that comes with the little stand, and the Kidrobot foam one. And they're all pretty much the same, the 3 Kidrobot ones, except I think these two are... Well, this one I think is painted better than this one. This one doesn't have much paint on it.
But it's a keychain, so I think it's pretty damn good for a keychain.
Well, Just Play has their version, but I don't have it. And I don't really want to get it because I don't like it. And they don't make one... Kidrobot doesn't make one in this size. And there is one from this series, but I don't have it. Just wanted to show a couple of them. Like you can see there's differences. Like this one has more bugs on his face and stuff like that. This one doesn't have as many bugs.
And I like the black hair better. I don't like the purple hair.
Yeah. Now this one's got a plate on his head. It's like they took the plate off of him and stuck it on Skull face. But I like the slime on him. There's a lot more slime.
And it's painted better.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like these Mondo ones. That's the main point of this video, is the Mondo ones. Like I said, I'm going to do a separate video where I go over all the different types of Madballs that have been. But yeah, I really like these. This is my favorite company that's been making them. I wish they would make them all, even though they're kind of expensive.
They're definitely the most worth their price out of all of them, I think.
Yeah, they're painted so nicely. And
I still think they're overpriced, but they're really nice.
Yeah, they are. I really like them.
Out of those 3, I'd say Slobulus is definitely my favorite. He's just ridiculous.
What's weird is he's the one that's not sold out yet. You can still get him on Big Bad Toy Store last time I checked. These 2 are sold out. Yeah, I hope they make more. The only other one they previewed was Marvel Comics Venom, which it looked cool, but I don't know if they're still coming out with that. I don't know if they're making any more of these series, like maybe Oculus Orbis and the other ones. Hopefully they do. Well, I love these figures. They're a little tough to get. You can find them on eBay, and every once in a while you might find them a little bit cheap. I messaged the company to see if they put these 3 back out in stock, because they were sold out everywhere almost, except for Slobulus. And they said they didn't think they would be putting these 3 back out again. But hopefully they do for other people that want to get them. And hopefully they make more characters too. Some of the originals and like the Marvel characters are going to do and whatever.
I really hope they make more because they did such a good job.
Yeah, I really liked them.
I definitely think out of the companies that have attempted Madballs, they did the best job.
Yeah, I agree. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching and goodbye.
My name is Hornhead. What's your guys' names? I'm Slobulus. Because I'm always slobbering and I'm just disgusting, so I'm Slobulus.
Okay, hey guys, my name's Mike.
Mike? What kind of stupid name is Mike? You don't look like Mike, you're like a skeleton.
Well, no, I'm not actually a skeleton because a skeleton is full body. I'm just a skull.
Well, Mike isn't a very good name, is it? Maybe you should be Skull. Yeah, like I'm a Hornhead, and you could be Skullhead. How about that? I like it. Hornhead and Skullhead and Slobulus.
But wait, shouldn't I be Slobulus Head? And then you could be Hornhead, you be Skullhead, and I'll be Slobulus Head. Where are you going your own way, asshole?
Sorry, I'm a ball. I roll away sometimes. It happens.
I know, man. Do you think they would come up with some kind of thing to make us not roll away so much? It's really annoying. But how about instead of us all having head, you could still just be Slobulus. You could be Hornhead, and I'll be Skull Face.
Well, why not head? Because I'm a head. I'm a Hornhead. Why are you a face and I'm a head?
I don't know. Maybe I should be Skullball, and you should be Hornball.
Hornball? That makes me sound like I'm some kind of pervert trying to get with the girls all the time.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty cool. I mean, how would you get with the girls? I mean, you got no private parts.
I got private parts. Well, maybe not. What do you think, Slobulus, about the head face thing?
Well, I think that,
Okay, so we're all in agreement? I'm going to be Horn Dog.
and I'm gonna be Boner, and I'm gonna be Splooge. I love it. Okay, let's go introduce ourselves to the public.
Ooh, maybe I should be Cockablock. Maybe I'm Cockablock instead of Horn Dog.
I'm sticking with Boner for me. Yeah, oh yeah, I love Splooge. Look at this Splooge. Oh, I must have been eating a lot of broccoli.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.